Well, brother, thank you. I tell people it comes from depth. I've been doing this stuff a long time, man. Both, physically and researching and studying. I'm going to my boy's fight today. Nino, now I guess you'd pronounce that. Nino, I guess was born in New York, but he's in Utah now. Young pro fighter, and his career's just starting. And he refused to spar me. He said, "I'm not sparring you, old man, OG," and that's all right with me, man. How do I say this? I guess I have the bad habit of not making the fighter feel like he's invincible. And, I that's just how I train. It's how I trained in my day, and it's how I've always done it. Now, as anyone knows who follows my show, there's a lot of, back and forth about that. Most guys go, you're really good. But, the whole time I was in San Francisco, I was training with the Scrap Pack. They created this alternate reality where I was terrible as a fighter, which I don't know where that comes from, man. You could talk about anyone else I've ever sparred with, they're going to tell you that's not true. But I've heard something about life. It's rarely us personally, right? It's not that change isn't good and important. We have to make it, but it's often where you are, and sometimes you're in a place where they're not going to give you a shot, and whether that's work, whether that's training, whether that's school, you got to move on. You got to go somewhere else, to someone that's going to give you a shot, that someone's going to value you. And I'm going to this fight tonight because I want to support Nino, even if he doesn't want to spar with me. That's okay. It actually makes me feel good. People are still ducking the old man. Read my book, Warrior of the Light.